The power of the morning lark. My night owls, I'm sorry, you guys. There's no offense. I don't mean to give any offense off that you can't be productive and you can't be at your best if you're not waking up early in the morning. In fact, I'm somebody who my natural set point, my circadian rhythm, is to go to bed at around 1 a.m. and to wake up around 9 a.m. And for much of my high school and college days, I would go to bed anywhere between 12 to 3 a.m. and wake up anywhere, almost always 9 or 10 a.m. And the end of college and then after college work, getting into the real world. I hate that saying, but whatever. I had to shift my bedtime earlier. And for my first job out of college, I had to wake up at 5 a.m. I had to be at my account at 6 to 6:15 in the morning. So I'd wake up at 5. I wouldn't wake up right before so that I had to rush. I'd give myself I'd give myself 45 minutes in the morning to get ready. And so I wouldn't have to rush. I could eat breakfast. I could do a slight morning routine. I could take a cold shower, all that stuff. But what I've noticed in shifting my bedtime earlier, because I'm not a natural morning lark, and I say this to prove even if you're not a natural, because something that I hear a lot of people say is, oh, I can't become a morning person because my set point is to be a night owl. Well, let me tell you this. If you were to wake up at 5 a.m., after going to bed at, let's say, 3 a.m., you get 2 hours of sleep. The first few days are going to suck, and I would not advise that. I'd recommend bringing down the time you go to bed as well as waking up earlier, right? So you don't just completely shellac yourself. But if you were to shellac yourself, you'd get 2 hours of sleep, and then I bet you that night you'd be so tired you'd be able to go to bed at 8 or 9 p.m. And then over time, you could shift. That's the unhealthy way, and I don't advise it. But I'm saying this to illustrate your body would adapt to going to bed earlier. Just like some people that work the night shift are not natural night owls. A lot of them are, but not all of them are. So I just set that up to illustrate that you can move your bedtime earlier and you can become a morning person. What I have noticed in myself, and your mileage may vary, but I would advise you to try out if you do, in fact, want to maximize your productivity levels and all that good stuff, is to start going to bed earlier. What I have noticed is, without a doubt, I am a natural, kind of on that cusp of being a night owl, right? 12, 1 a.m., sometimes 2 a.m. I think that once you get past 1 a.m. towards 2 a.m., it's kind of hard to deny, consistently. You're not a morning person, you're a night owl at that point. But there's something with a lot of people that I notice that wake up early in the morning that when you get up before everybody else is rising and are doing their things, it kind of forces you to be in a mode of productivity after a while of doing it. And then if you go to bed at about 9 or 10 p.m. at night, or 2100 or 2200 for military time, you cut out you maximize your productivity, because I truly believe that unless you work the night shift, there's not a lot of productivity that happens past about 9 p.m. Usually you're on your phone, you're watching TV, you're playing video games. These things are not inherently bad, but I just say this to point out that if you're a night owl like I was, and this is coming from arguably a night owl, former night owl, natural night owl, then I didn't spend a lot of my time past 9 p.m. doing productive things. Usually it'd be 4 hours of Halo 3 or whatever other video game that I was playing back then, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Maybe I'm dating myself a little bit. So by adjusting my time to being a lot earlier, hello people behind me. Look at those people behind me. That's kind of cool. I have noticed that when I've gotten up, for instance, I'm going to be going to bed in the next hour and a half. I'm going to be waking up at 5 in the morning. First thing I'm going to do, wake up, do a little morning routine, eat a little bit, go to the gym. Heck, I might even go to the gym fasted. And to night owls and to my old self, this would sound like torture. Like going to bed early and waking up early. Like, why would I do that? Only people that don't like themselves do that, right? People that enjoy self-harm and these weird David Goggins-like people. I'm not saying wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning. That's kind of crazy, unless you have to. Which props. But trust me, if you do it over enough time, you are going to almost certainly, I can't say certainly because I can't say absolutes, because again, like I said, your mileage is going to vary, but you're going to notice a positive difference in your productivity levels, and not only that, how much you're cutting out the unnecessary and maybe vices that you have towards the evening. Unproductive and destructive behaviors oftentimes come out in nighttime. So just keep that in mind. Try it out. And I'm not asking you if you wake up at 9 or 10 in the morning to all of a sudden go to waking up at 5 in the morning. That's not realistic. I would say if you wake up at 9 in the morning, try to bring your wake up time to 7 a.m. over a period of a month. Try it out for a month or two. You're going to notice, more likely than not, like, wow, okay, there's actually something peaceful and serene before everybody is up. And, you know, when you wake up at 9 or 10 a.m., you just kind of wake up to hustle and bustle, and people are just going. As soon as you wake up, the world around you has already been up, and you're like, wow. Versus waking up early, you beat everyone up. You beat everyone to getting up. Don't beat people up. And there's something peaceful and serene about, and you feel like you can take your time more as well. So anyways, I'm blabbering on at this point. Point being, try waking up earlier. If you're already a morning lark, back me up in the comments section below. If you like this video and if it provided you value, please like, comment, like I said, and subscribe to my channel. And we'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye for now.